Namaskar everybody. So today is the Dashami Tithi, that is the 10th day of the descending phase of the moon. Okay, so today let's talk about an important topic for everyone. Let's talk about mental health today. What is mental health and how can we keep ourselves mentally healthy? Yeah, I will talk about a few ways to keep yourself mentally healthy. Okay, so let's try to understand first what it means to have mental health. So these days, with our busy lifestyle, with the modern lifestyle, there is somehow a loss of synchronicity of our life with the external world. Somehow there are several factors, but that is what is happening, and that's the reason why mental health issues are rising everywhere. So it's more prevalent in the city areas, obviously, not a lot in the rural areas still. So essentially it is coming from our modern lifestyle. There are several changes in our lifestyle compared to, let's say, a few decades ago. So that's the reason. So I will talk about some ways that we can do every day to keep ourselves mentally healthy. So the first one is mental health is related to the vitamin D deficiency in most cases. Vitamin D, vitamin B12 deficiencies. Okay, so what it means is, clearly we are not out in the sun enough. People are going to the office, working there indoors and coming back. Okay, and obviously, and of course people go out in the sun in the weekends, but that's not enough, because we need to have the dose of sun every day. And of course, morning and evening are the best time to get sunshine. So we must get out in the sun every day, at least for 10 minutes, let's say. Okay, so build this habit of walking in the sun for about 10 minutes, morning and evening. Okay, if you can do both morning or evening, is fine. If you do this, you'll never lack vitamin D. It is simply impossible, and you will enjoy mental health. Okay, so that's the first point. And the second one is also about, not only sun, we also need to be aware of the lunar cycle of the moon. Okay, there is no clear scientific basis why I'm talking about this, but still, it is good to be aware of the lunar cycle. The moon grows from the new moon day to a full moon day, and again it shrinks back to the to no moon. There is so much happening in the sky. So just be aware of the lunar cycle every day. In our culture, we actually we remember all the days of the lunar cycle, and that keeps us aware. That keeps our awareness alive. It keeps a sense of life. That's why we do it. I told you today is the 10th day of the descending phase of the lunar cycle. Okay, so be aware of the lunar cycle. That's the second point. And number 3, keep yourself busy. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, people, these days people think that doing some office work or going to the gym are only the work that are worth doing, but that's not true. Any work that involves some physical activity is going to help you. Any physical activity, because the life doesn't care about your job, how much money you earn, or what kind of things. Life only understands the physical activities. As long as you are moving, you are good, and you need to do it all the time. Okay, not just like in the weekend you go keep yourself busy, you go to the gym, but in the weekdays you don't do it. Okay, or you go to the gym in the morning and the whole day you are not doing anything. Okay, so we need to keep ourselves active throughout the day, from the morning till the evening. Okay, we must keep ourselves active. Now, how we do it? By being aware of our surrounding. Okay, keep yourself active. For example, if you see a piece of trash on the floor, you go and pick up. If you see something dirty in your house, you go clean it. If you see something messed up, you go and fix it. There are so many things that you can do every day at any given moment if you are aware of your surrounding. Just pay enough attention to your surrounding. There is so much things to do in your garden, in your front yard, so any activity counts. Keep yourself physically active, and that is going to help you in a tremendous way, because keeping yourself physically active actually also keeps you mentally active also. Okay, because if you sit down in a place for an extended period of time, your mind will go on and you will have crazy thoughts for sure. It is said that an empty mind is a devil's workshop. Okay, or let's not say empty mind, but an unengaged mind, let's say. Okay, so keep yourself busy. And another most important thing is eat fresh food every day. Okay, be aware of the food that you are eating. Be aware of the expiry dates of the food and try to increase your intake of fresh foods, vegetables, fruits. Okay, and eat fresh, cook and eat. Don't eat junk food, and try to increase the diversity in your food. Okay, but yeah, make it simple and healthy. Okay, it is very important for your mental health. Okay, food is going to affect you in several ways, so you must be aware of the food you are eating. Okay, what happens in your stomach is directly related to what happens in your mind. Okay, the stomach is also referred as the second brain sometimes. That's the reason. Okay, so eat fresh food, eat healthy foods. That's very, very important. Okay, and another thing you can do is practice gratitude. Okay, feel thankful to the things that you have right now. Be content with what you have and who you are right now, because it is a great thing. If you don't have a disease, a chronic disease, you are very lucky. If you have enough thing to eat in your kitchen, you are already very wealthy compared to a big portion of the population. If you are wearing nice clothes, you are already rich. Why are you worried? There is no reason to be worried by thinking about something that you don't have right now. Okay, be aware of what you have and feel grateful for the things that you have. Okay, and that pacifies your mind. If you do that, it pacifies your mind, and those unconscious cyclical thoughts will subside if you practice gratitude. Because one main reason of the mental health problem is the unconscious thoughts, and practicing gratitude is the best way to suppress those kinds of thoughts. Okay, and another thing you can do is, because to be mentally healthy, we must do something that controls our mind, that pacifies our mind. So another thing that you can do is, at any given moment, when you carry daily life activities, you talk with so many people, try to respond and not react. Okay, don't react to immediately about the things what other people have said, or what you see in television or newspaper or in any social media. Don't be reactive. Okay, don't be compelled to make a comment on something that your friend has written, or don't be compelled to do more research when you hear new news. Don't be driven by what you see. Okay, drive yourself, keep your life in your own full control. Okay, don't be reactive. Don't go on reacting throughout the day. So that means if you react, your unconscious thoughts are coming and they are forcing you to react. So if you pause and take your time and respond to those situations, that means you are already controlling your mind, and that's going to help you. Okay, so try to respond, take your time, don't react immediately. Just pause, digest what is happening, and respond what is needed. If you do that, you'll do what is necessary and what is right always. Okay, so responding is very important. Okay, and another thing, the last point, the seventh point is do some meditation. Okay, meditation can help pacify your mind. Okay, but what exactly is meditation? So when I say meditation, do meditation, I'm asking you to sit down at a quiet place and relax. That's all I'm asking you. Sit down in a place comfortably and be aware of your thoughts. Just focus your attention within your own mind, okay, and observe what is happening in your mind. What kind of thoughts are coming? Are you feeling happy or sad? Just sit down, be patient for a while, and that's already meditation. Okay, meditation is not about, don't follow, those kind of teachings. There is no certain, there are no sets of proven guidelines, to do meditation. Meditation is nothing. Meditation means to sit down, relax, and be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what is going on in your mind. Okay, so practice all these three things, and if you do all of these things, I'm sure you will not have any mental health issues. These are very, very important points that I'm sharing with you today. Follow this advice, okay? This is very, very important. Please, with our modern lifestyle, everyone is vulnerable these days to have mental health issues. Please, you all are equally vulnerable. Please understand. And you must do something to keep yourself mentally healthy. Practice these things that I told you. Okay? Don't think that it is not going to happen with me. It is only happening to some other bad people or some other people. No. Everyone is equally vulnerable, because it is about the mind going on in an uncontrolled way. That's all it is. If you don't check your thoughts, if you're not aware of your thoughts, the mind can go crazy in no time. And it is the same mind. All the people have same kinds of mind. The nature of mind is the same. Okay? It can create heaven and it can create hell in a matter of few seconds. So please try to practice these things and you will enjoy mental health forever. Okay? I assure you. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. This much for today. Thank you very much and namaste.